right now. This little trick will make it so you can play games on your smartphone without having to deal with strategically placed ads. Simply try switching your phone over to airplane mode. This will turn off the phone's radio function and even make your battery last longer, so you get more playing time without the incessant distractions. If you've ever rented a car, you know the feeling of pulling into the gas station only to realize too late that you forgot to check which side the fill port was on. Rather than being caught doing the walk of shame, you can avoid the embarrassment altogether by glancing at the pump icon on your gas gauge. There's a little arrow pointing to the side you need to fill up on, so remember this little trick the next time you borrow a car, and you'll be a gas pump hero on the very first try. It's the season for grilling, and if you want to switch things up at your next party, why not skip the lighter fluid and try starting your charcoal with a handful of potato chips? They make a surprisingly flammable tinder and will easily burn long enough to light up a stack of coals. And this way you won't get that lighter fluid taste in your meat. Ah, the kiwi fruit. It's so exotic and so delicious, but how do you peel it without hacking it up and leaving so much fruit on the skins? The solution is so simple you won't believe it. Try using a spoon. Just cut the ends of the kiwi, then push your spoon inside, making sure the back slides in along the peel. Now carefully work the spoon around the inside edge until the entire fruit pops right out. It really is that quick and easy, and hardly anything gets left behind. Uh-oh, somebody just lost their smartphone and will probably be in a panic once they realize it. Before this happens to you, take a picture of your email address or some other contact information written in big letters. Go ahead and save it as your lock screen photo. Now if your phone ever does get lost, the first thing anyone will see is exactly how to get it back to you. Every day we face a torturous moment of truth when we turn on the shower and get blasted by icy cold water. If it's not cold, then it's unbearably hot. But you can easily fix this daily challenge with a bottle of nail polish or whiteout. The next time you find the sweet spot, mark the trim plate and the handle with a couple of dabs that line up with each other. Now you've got the power to win this epic battle by hitting the perfect temperature on the very first try. How embarrassing. Your tie keeps getting twisted out of place, and it's so frustrating to have to keep checking and straightening it all the time, isn't it? Let's rig up a permanent fix with an old dress shirt and a pair of scissors. Carefully cut the front strips, you end up with a piece just a bit longer than the two buttonholes. Now the next time you dress up, simply slip one of these tie savers through the keeper loop on your tie. Fasten it to the buttons on your shirt, and now your tie will always be straight, look great, and fall back into place even when it gets knocked around in the wind. The frustration that comes when wrapping up leftovers because the rolls keep pulling up out of the boxes. Sometimes they seem more trouble than they're worth, but luckily there's a quick and easy fix. Just get a knife and cut a downward-facing arrow on the ends of the boxes directly in the center. Now simply push these tabs inward to secure the roll in place and keep it conveniently in the box every time you pull. By the way, some boxes already have little push tabs built right in, so start using them and make your life that much easier. Do you wake up in the morning with a stiff neck and a headache? It might be because your pillow is cranking on your spine all night long. But rather than spending loads of money on specialty pillows, try lifting your head a bit and tucking the edge of your pillow under your neck. Lay back down with the corners over top of your shoulders, and you've just made an ergonomic support for your neck and head. This will help straighten out your spine and instantly make any pillow you're using feel like it should have cost a lot more. Plastic grocery bags. They're worth hanging on to, but they can quickly take over your drawer space. To eliminate the clutter, simply flatten them out and fold the bags in half lengthwise. Now lay them in a straight line with the handles overlapping the bottoms of the previous bags, then roll the whole thing up. You can add as many bags as you want, and in a couple of minutes, you'll have an instant bag dispenser that'll take up very little space. Now if you put this in some kind of container, it'll dispense one bag at a time whenever you need it. Well, there are 10 life-changing life hacks that you can try right now. If you like these projects, perhaps you like some of my others. Check them out at thekingofrandom.com. Hey guys, I just wanted to say thanks so much for watching this video. I made this one because you guys asked for it. So if there's anything that you guys liked or were inspired by, why don't you think about sharing it with your friends? They're gonna love you, I'm gonna love you, and it's gonna be a win from all different angles. I'm working on new projects every day. In fact, I'm gonna go start on one right now. So if you haven't already, why don't you subscribe to my channel? It's free, and I release a new video every 5 days. Thanks.